Okay, now it's time for part 2. Sonic Song 182 Fractions.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 14 of Ask the
Nice
Sonic
work starting it
Heroes.
off, Percy.
Sonic, I need you to answer a question 1 through 86.
Okay. Let's go 27.
This question is from some person.
Oh.
That is legitimately their name.
What?
Okay.
Some person
Some
to Sonic.
person?
Would you rather jump in a pit of fire or jump in a pool of water?
Oh.
On one
Shadow,
hand,
you're enjoying the thought of
So-
both a little too much.
seeing as
Sure.
one, if I jump into a pool of fire, I'll lose my rings, be temporarily invincible, and can jump back out. Or pool of water, not lose my rings, have the potential of drowning, but still can get air from bubbles. I'd probably have to choose the water, because at least with that one, I don't have the potential of dying as long as I have air bubbles.
But what if we took those away? What if something were to happen and there were just no air bubbles underwater anymore?
Really,
Something strange
Shadow?
happened, and there was none of those.
Shadow, easy, man.
Please stop.
I don't know where that came from.
Really? You don't know where that came from.
Well, I mean, it just kind of went from 0 to 90.
That's Shadow for you.
Let's do 4.
From Prince
Yeah.
Solaris. To Tails, how do you come up with all of your inventions? Because I have always wanted to know that. It's very interesting to me, the amount of amazing things you create, and I was always wondering, how does he make these? Sorry if I was rambling.
Oh. Well, my
Wow.
policy is basically see a need, fill a need. So if there's something I need to do that I need help doing, I invent something that can help me do it.
That sounds like a smart approach.
And he
It's a very
always
impressive
pulls
workshop. I don't know if you
through.
guys have ever seen it, but he just has these tools just kind of lying around, and he just comes up with some of the most amazing
That's absolutely
things.
true,
And they have
Percy.
such
Every
amazing
time he
polish
makes
too. They're
new
not even like crude
inventions,
or
he
anything.
always
I do
pulls
my
through and
do a
always
great job, buddy.
succeeds.
All right, next up, let's do Knuckles' question. Go ahead, Shadow.
Alrighty, Knuckles. 1 through 40, please.
Let's go for a 39.
Sonic Dude 6453 asks, to Knuckles, in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, how are you able to sense the Master Emerald shards? If so, how come your sensing ability has gotten worse in SA2, where you were able to only sense one shard at a time, as compared to SA1, where you could sense multiple shards at a time?
What it came down to was that I have the innate ability to be able to sense the Master Emerald's presence at any given time. It's a power that's been passed down to the Echidna tribe for generations to generations, from every single Guardian. We all have the ability to know where the Master Emerald is at any given time. Now, the thing is, whereas that first adventure that we had, that was kind of me. I mean, I had never experienced that before. So all I know was that
Yeah.
all of a sudden I was sensing multiple parts at once, and I wasn't able to focus. So that's the reason why you were able to kind of find out where each piece was. More or less, what you think was a good thing was a bad thing for me. I was scatterbrained the whole time. I was trying to figure out where to go, what to do. Where are the Master Emerald pieces? It wasn't until the second time it happened, whereas I had the chance to focus because it was my second time handling it. So I had an opportunity to be able to harness my energy to be able to find it a lot easier. See, it was easier on me. Probably harder for the people playing at home, but believe it or not, it allowed me to focus.
Huh, that's interesting. And I suppose more efficient, since you're able to zero in on exactly the one you're looking for instead of trying to find multiple things at once, which would split your focus.
Exactly. So, you believe it or not, it's actually the exact opposite. My treasure hunting skills got better. It's just you couldn't see it at the time.
Sonic, let's
And
ask
he
the next
certainly
deep question.
is getting
Let's
better,
go for
I
34.
must admit.
From Supersonic Gaming Master to Sonic,
Yeah.
Tails, and Knuckles, what are your favorite video games that you have ever played?
Is this counting our own?
Excluding your own. Let's exclude your own.
Well, Tails, why don't you start?
I actually like the older games, like retro ones, kind of like Galaga and Centipede and stuff. They're really simple, but they require a lot of experience, I guess you could say.
Nucky,
For me,
Ooh.
I like Spelunky.
what is that?
Oh.
It's a cute little indie game. It's actually really cool. I suggest anybody take a look at it. It's available for Steam and other sort of platforms nowadays. It's basically a platforming game where your goal is to get from one side of a cave to the other while trying to stay alive as
That
best
looks
as possible
interesting.
and finding other people to adventure with. It's a lot of fun, and it's actually really great to play alongside with a group.
That guy kind of looks like a cross between Indiana Jones and Bob the Builder.
Oh.
Yeah,
Goodness.
kinda. He's really cool though. I like his hat.
You would. All right, Sonic, did you figure one out yet?
Well, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I really, really like Street Fighter.
Interesting choice. Why would you pick that one?
Why?
Well, it has such a great legacy, first of all, and it predates even me. And it has such an incredibly dense following that, like, everybody, I think dense is probably the worst adjective I could use. I think, massive, enormous following. Everybody knows about Street Fighter, and it's for good reason. It's a great game, has great pacing, and heck, if it gets too slow for you, you can change it up in the turbo mode.
Huh.
It's just super cool, and I suggest anybody, if you have an inkling of an interest for video games, check out Street Fighter every now and then. My favorite character is Vega.
Sonic, be honest with me. Do you like the game only because it says the word Sonic Boom in it?
Well.
Next question.
Sonic, 1 through 86.
Oh, Sonic.
42.
Caleb Rainwater asks, to Sonic, how do you do a spin dash?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So first what you do, you plant your feet
Oh.
down, you
Man,
place your
every
hands
time
forward,
I
and
really
you
like seeing
somersault
Sonic
in place.
doing
What you
spin
gotta
dashes.
do though, you have to have the ability to move your body fast enough to be able to keep your hands propelling you forward. Good example. Whenever you go over to like those state fairs and they have like the really big like slides, and you have to like push yourself off with your hands off the ground, think that, but you're staying in place and doing it at least 150 times per second.
How does that not make you seasick?
I mean, I'm just so used to doing it. Believe it or not, it was actually Tails that taught it to me.
Really?
You're
Well,
welcome.
yeah. I mean,
You
think
know,
about it.
If
Remember
I
when
was a
people
hedgehog,
remember
I
my first
would
game? I
like to
wasn't able to
learn
do it.
a
It wasn't until I
spin
met
dash.
Tails that I was able to do it.
Tails, we're
Just
going to
as
focus on you
long
next. Your
as
next
it
question
doesn't
has
make
1
you
through
sick.
13.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we sort of talked
But
about this
I'm
a
happy
little bit,
just
or
the way
something
I am.
similar, but from Ruby Sword
That's the
to
spirit,
Tails,
Thomas.
what is your favorite snack? Ruby Sword says their favorite snack is Jaffa Cakes.
What now?
What?
What is that?
It sounds
Chocolate
yummy.
cakes?
They're these little biscuit-sized cakes, and they're named after Jaffa oranges.
So they're
Do
like
they go good with
oranges?
tea?
Orange cakes? That sounds really good.
But what is your own favorite?
Personal favorite.
Tails, don't even try. How many times have we gone to the grocery store and you're like, I need peppermint candies. Please, please, please,
Peppermints?
Sonic, please, please, please.
Didn't
Yeah,
have to pick
peppermints
them up.
are
Would you
good.
say peppermint, or is there another snack that is better for you these days?
Oh, he's right. I do like peppermint. But I also
Can't
really
beat
like
peppermints. It's a
Peppermint
classic.
and Cheetos. Fantastic. All right.
I think those go
Indeed.
really good together.
Yeah.
It sounds disgusting.
Shadow,
Oh.
That sounds like it'd give you some stomach problems.
Shadow, go ahead and ask
Yeah.
the question to Knuckles.
Pick a question.
Yeah,
1
kind of
through
like
40.
we sometimes
Let's go
get
for
boiler
8.
ache.
Mario and Luigi 0708.
Huh.
To Knuckles. How did it feel when you held Rouge's hand in Sonic Adventure 2?
You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you?
What?
Such a creep.
Oh boy.
No, I was trying to save you. For that matter, actually, now that I've gone to thinking about that,
It's most likely.
you could have just flown.
I
That
intended to
was
fly, but somebody
questioned
grabbed my
by-
hand first.
By a Naku
Yeah,
shipper.
what was with that totally
There are a
caught
lot
off
out
guard
there.
look of, I'm closing my eyes. I must be dead
I
now.
was about to take off gracefully into the air as the beautiful bat that I am, but then there was a nice big warm hand that caught me and stopped me.
Ugh.
To answer your question, it felt, well, like I was doing something right. And, that's what you're supposed to do when you're, a guardian. You do what's right.
Why did you hold it so long? I had to pull it away from you.
Well, I mean, I wanted to make sure you're okay. I was kind of, looking over you
Yeah,
to make sure
yeah.
you didn't have any,
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
bruises.
Just prior to
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you were punching her in
That's
the face.
exactly what he was doing.
Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I didn't punch her. That's why I apologized,
You wanted to make sure all those bruises were from you? Like, what?
To be fair, Rouge
I
did
just-
that. Come,
you know,
did have
didn't wanna hurt her.
those
That's why I apologized.
You
counter
have
because
quite
you
a
did
punch on
steal
you.
something that
I just
belonged
needed
to
to get my
him.
emerald back.
Yeah. You're
All
right
right.
about that,
Well,
James.
anyway,
I guess.
we need to go ahead and move on to our group question after that. And let's see. I believe it's Tails' turn to pick a number 1 through 56.
56.
Okay, from Skylar the Emerald Crafter, Skylar Sunrise, to everyone, if you were to ever consider getting a pet, not a chow, what would it be and what would you name it?
A dog.
Oh,
And I would name it Mutsky.
Okay,
a
the rest
dog.
of you.
I kind of always wanted a bearded
Hey,
dragon.
Thomas, remember when you
And he asked
looked
what I would
after
name
a
it.
dog?
Probably
Oh, yeah.
Einstein.
Einstein.
Oh,
All right.
don't
Nancy,
get me
Einstein, and
started
Snuggles,
on
who's your
that.
pet?
Probably a
True,
hamster.
I
He would
like
teach me
Fuzzy,
patience.
but I'm still
Teach me
very
patience to
mad
be
at him
able to
after
handle
after
something
what
that's
he
fragile and
done.
small with my
and I don't
incredibly
want to
large
speak of
hands.
that
But you
ever,
already did that
ever
with grapes.
again. Oh,
Yes, and I would take all my grape training and allow it just,
yeah.
use it
Percy,
to
I
take
think
care of
we
a hamster.
don't want
And
to
if I were
remind
to
James
name
about
it,
what
I
happened.
would name it Stormageddon the Destroyer.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's a pretty good name.
Oh, what?
It'd be
Storm
so
again?
cool. He's like a small hamster with an awesome name.
oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Well, all right. So that was Mutsky the dog and Einstein the bearded dragon, and what was that for the hamster?
Stormageddon the Destroyer.
Stormageddon the Destroyer, the hamster.
Okay.
All right. Well, next we're moving on to our Christmas question for this session.
Alrighty, Sonic.
Okay, here we go.
Arum T. Bobblehead to Sonic. Are you Santa? If not, then does that mean he's faster than you at getting around the world?
Okay,
What?
I think we've answered this question kind of before, but no, I myself am not Santa, but Santa has needed my help before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he has the ability to harness my speed. I mean, after all, after I realized the whole Sonic Claus thing didn't really work out so well, I gave the ring back to him. And I was like,
Yeah.
hey, you can use this, so that way Christmas will
Santa
never have to worry about being
Claus.
ruined.
So I suppose that means that your speed is about even then, because he has that ring.
Exactly. How else do you think he does it all in one night?
All right, good. And next up, we're going to ask
Okay.
a question for Tails from Gymatronius Maximus. To Tails, how do you choose what tree to get for Christmas?
Well, I usually just go by which one smells the best, honestly. I like the smell of pine trees, so it's gotta have a nice strong scent. Otherwise, I'm not gonna pick it.
Is it usually from a Christmas tree lot, or do you tend to go get your own from the mountains somewhere?
Well, definitely the mountains.
But I raised him
Oh.
up well, and remember, you always gotta make sure that you plant a pine seed after you're finished cutting one down.
Yeah.
And next,
And of
Shadow,
course,
why don't you
we
ask Knuckles a
get
question?
trees from
Alrighty, Knuckles. This is
the
from
field
Eloise the
where
Geek
Terrence
Warrior.
works.
To Knuckles.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
I mean, I've had
I mean, of
irrefutable
course.
proof that he exists. Why would I not believe him? Santa clearly exists. I've seen him. Sonic's helped him. Like,
Yeah.
what's there not to believe?
Everyone believes in
What if
Santa
I told
Claus.
you
Sir
the reality
Tuppermat
of the
does.
future
Obviously,
is
Percy,
all
you
an
do.
illusion?
Gordon
You
does.
can continue
Emily
to
does.
devise
We
your
all
entire
do.
life, and every memory that you've perceived thus far is false.
Shadow,
Yeah.
leave him alone.
Wait a
Leave
minute.
him
You got
alone,
that from the
Shadow.
Matrix.
What? No, it's real. It's real life, Knuckles.
Shadow.
I know for a fact because that was a movie that Tails gave me, so that way I can watch it on my laptop. I watch a lot of movies on Angel Island, let me tell you, and Matrix was one of them. That is from the Matrix.
Okay, well, so
Boy,
now we're
Angel
going to move
Island
away
must
from Shadow trying
really
and
have
failing to
good
mind bend
Wi-Fi.
Knuckles and go on to the Christmas group question
Okay, let's go for 5.
from George VA. To all three of you, what do you guys have planned for the holidays this year?
Well, I kind of answered that beforehand. Kind of want to go up to have a personal holiday up in Haloska, but if Amy invites me out to her Christmas party, I'm gonna end up doing it.
Alright, Tails.
Yeah.
Usually I just spend it in my my lab for the most part, but it's fun to spend it with friends though. So I'll probably I don't have any actual plans, so I'm probably just gonna go with whatever happens.
Very good, Tails. You know, I think Dr. Eggman is planning a party, but I think we all better be a little careful about that.
Yeah.
I
Never go
don't
to
think
a
I wanna be a
party
part of that
hosted by
Harry
Dr.
wrote return to
Eggman.
sender on the envelope.
Oh boy.
You guys are missing out. The Doctor throws the dankest of parties.
Oh, I'm pretty content with not going to an
No.
Eggman-based party.
No.
I'm good.
No.
Alright, Knuckles, how about you? Any plans?
I've been kind of getting behind the times when it comes to celebrating Kwanzaa, so I don't really know what to do.
And of
Yeah, every
course,
so often
the
I'll
things
get
we're
invited
gonna
to
be
a Christmas party,
doing
so I
for
don't.
Christmas.
I don't
Of
know.
course, just hang
Either
out
I-
in Machad's
It's either I
and
celebrate
spend time
Kwanzaa
with
this
our
year, or I
friends.
go to a Christmas party. So
So,
it all depends, really.
which one of those are you inviting me to?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you celebrate
Well,
Kwanzaa.
Well, I'd like to learn about it.
Sure, it's the more the merrier, right?
Is
I
the
can-
Master Emerald gonna be there?
The master
you
will be
leave
safe
the Master Emerald
with
alone,
me
Rouge.
in the hammer space.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But also, I'm gonna hold you to that. You're showing me Kwanzaa stuff this year. That'll be exciting. You and me and the
Oh,
Master Emerald.
Kwanzaa sounds
You and
interesting.
me and the Kwanzaa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I got invited to a Kwanzaa party. That's what happened.
I think the only people in attendance are just you and Knuckles.
Alright, well, we
Yes.
we're coming to the end of this session also, but that means we are going to cap this section with another most popular question of the session. This one is from Sydney Sutter, Jeremy Pagan, Starblue 0906, Carterson, Alice Icebreaker LPS, MOC Gamer Gal, Book Dragon 1231, Photon the Hedgehog 360, Book Dragon 1231,
What's
and
going on?
Nemea
Bless
Bradford
my
and Alani Oswald.
buffers.
And hang on, this is only
Cinders and
halfway.
ashes.
Asked
What?
to Team
What?
Sonic, what do you think of Sonic
My.
Boom? But also, Fire Dragon Moon 15, Sonic Dorito Blast, Zanime Fan 14C,
You have
Tina Bot, CJ
got
Hess,
to
Lee
be
Doc,
kidding
Phil Goins,
me.
Nick Ilui, Mima
That's a
Kurosaki,
lot
Emily
of
the Irkin, and
people.
Jonah Monette, among many, 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 many others in the comment section,
Oh.
elaborated by saying, what are your thoughts on the new designs for the new Sonic Boom game, both in looks and personality? Please discuss.
Okay. First things first.
I look super cool.
No.
No.
That's not first. Hush.
No, well, the first thing is that I look super cool. Get it right.
Tails.
Guys, everybody out there on the internet, letting you guys know that boom stuff that's going on, that whole thing, that's a completely separate universe. Completely
Yup.
separated from our own. Like, very
They're in the
separated from our
modern
own.
universe, while the Boom
it's kind of
characters
those weird
are in the
alternate
Boom
dimension
universe.
Where it's like, it's
Ah,
for
just
one,
like
it's at a different
classic
point
Sonic
in
lives
time.
in the
and for
classic
two,
universe.
It's in another dimension.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind having that dimension. I look so cool.
You're super
Lucky.
creepy, dude.
To be honest, I think you
Okay.
look really creepy in that dimension.
It makes
What?
me uncomfortable.
What are you talking about? I look awesome. Have you
For one
seen
thing,
me? Those
I-
muscles, those biceps.
Ugh. Okay, for
Knuckles,
one.
you got some sick gains over there, bro.
Oh
I
my
have to ask
goodness.
myself for some tips. I feel kind of noodly over here.
I mean, not like it matters or anything, but I think the way you currently look is just fine, plenty handsome, you're very strong without having to be beefy about it, and the other one is twice as tall as me and super creepy. And
She
dumb.
called you handsome.
Yes.
Ugh.
He is objectively handsome. Look at the guy.
Yes.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a
And
minute.
he's
Just one
strong.
criticism I do have is that why did they make me so dumb?
Yeah.
For crying out loud, I
That's
mastered
something
over
I'm
40 different
questioning.
martial arts.
Why did SEGA make
Not like I'm
Knuckles so dumb
inherently dumb or
in
anything.
Sonic Boom?
That's my only criticism.
Well, I mean, that's fair. I feel like sometimes
Yes.
they made me a little bit too
Even
self-centered.
I hate
Isn't
Knuckles
kind of my
being
whole
dumb
deal
in
is
Sonic
saving
Boom.
other people?
Why is he being
It's more of an
treated like
overconfidence
this?
that you have.
He's
rather
a
than
big,
being
strong
self-centered.
man.
At least that's
Not
how I
a
perceive
dumb.
you.
Aw, thanks, Rouge. But,
Well-
yeah, aside from that, I think the only thing about Sonic Boom, really, is that, I kind of like their Eggman.
It's just a sitcom
I can't take
Eggman.
him seriously. Like, I wouldn't mind having that Eggman. I would not at all. Because, I mean, he's so reasonable.
Yeah,
And he
that
sets up
man is
schedules
cool.
with people to have a plan, to have a plot. He sets up a time frame. Who does that? That's awesome.
Tails, what do you think of your personality in this alternate universe? Are you
Well-
satisfied with the way that version of you acts? Or does he just look cool enough and then that's all?
Well, he looks very cool, I must say. But I've kind of been avoiding it on purpose because I don't like watching myself on TV. So I kind of don't
Welcome
really know
to
much
our
of some
world,
of what I look
Tails.
like.
Well,
Sorry.
you're in luck, Tails. You
But
pretty much act the
but
same
Thomas,
way.
here's something
In
that
that
questions
universe,
me.
you're-
Why does
that universe's
Boom
version of
Sonic,
you
Boom
seems to be
Tails,
a
Boom
little
Knuckles,
bit
and
more,
Amy all have,
authentic?
you
Kind
know,
of, yeah,
sport?
on the daring side.
Why do they
Well, I like
have
watching
all-
myself on TV,
Why do
but
they
I'm not
have
in that
sports
show.
tape?
Shadow's
was
in
in
that
once.
show.
Yeah, I was
But
pretty
Personally,
cool.
I
like,
have no
Amy
idea.
portrayed me as all
There's
super
something
strong. That's pretty
I
accurate.
question.
Without making you a big, buff, creepy guy.
Exactly, yeah, they didn't have
Yeah.
to do that.
Your hair was a little
Shadow
messed
is
up, though.
alright
Yeah, that's very
in
true.
Sonic.
I
Comb
don't
your
know
hair.
about you, Shadow, but you kind of gave up this kind of one-dimensional kind of feel. It was like, I hate everything that everyone stands for. That
Well,
was-
yes, yeah, of course, it's going to be a moderately bad fan fiction of myself, but
Yeah.
they got it on the nose that I could easily beat you in a fight.
Excuse me.
Huh.
Did you
No,
not
he
see
can't.
that? I spin-dashed the snot out of you.
That was because a flash went off in my face, alright? I don't have eyes of steel.
Oh, the sun was in my eye.
Oh.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I can see.
Calm down, you guys. Okay, good heavens. Well, on that note, we're going to end session 2, but we'll be back again for one more session that should go by very quickly. But for
And
right now,
so
we need to pause for a
we-
quick hot chocolate break, and we will see you all again very
And you
soon.
know-
This is Rouge signing out for session 2.
And after we're done
Sonic
with this,
signing out for session
this
2. I'll see you all
record
next
video,
time.
I think,
This is Tails signing off for session 2.
I
See you
think,
later.
and I think our
Leaving
guys and
session
firemen
2,
could go
see
for
you
a
in
hot
session
chocolate
3.
break.
This is Shadow, and my temper is as steamy as this hot chocolate.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Shadow. Okay. Well, guys, like I said, we'll be back. See you next time.